Bobby.
He is, Joanne, and in fact, take a live look behind me right now as the trial and the closing arguments takes a lunch break. Here are some of the players coming outside of federal court right now. We can see some of the defense attorneys. In fact, this would be Bobby Ferguson in the tan coat here on the right, one of the three co-defendants. And as I'm speaking, let me tell you, in just 3 hours, the defense attorney for former Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick did his closing arguments for the jury, and I can tell you, yes, for the first time in some 5 months, the former mayor's family did show up here to federal court, and they were seated in the audience upstairs in the courtroom on the 8th floor. We're talking about Kwame Kilpatrick's wife, Carlita, their 3 sons, and the former congressman, his mother, Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick. Their presence was specifically pointed out to the jury by defense attorney Jim Thomas, who holds the former mayor's legal life in his hands, and took less than 3 hours to make his closing arguments, poking holes in the government's case and emphasizing 3 key people, Emma Bell, Carl Cato, Derek Miller, as pillars of the government's case, but all 3 took plea deals in their own criminal cases, a bribery with the federal government in exchange for their testimony. Thomas said they were bought and paid for, and he proceeded to attack the government's case. Now, the former mayor is charged, of course, with racketeering, extortion, bribery, other charges, and he faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted. The schedule right now, the jury could get the case sometime Thursday afternoon. Back to you.
All right, Jim, who else was in the courtroom today? I know this case certainly has drawn a whole lot of attention.
There's been a lot of attention as it's winding down. The courtroom was packed. They have a media room on the 2nd floor. It's full with more media than normal. And they have another 3rd overflow room, they're calling it, a courtroom on the 1st floor. It was also packed this morning.